Welcome back to Script Data Insights. Today, we are kicking off our Excel Power-Up series by tackling one of the most fundamental yet powerful concepts in data analysis, mastering VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. By the end of this video, you will know exactly when to use each of these essential lookup functions to streamline your workflow and become a true Excel master. Let's start with the problem with manual lookups. Many people still spend far too long trying to manually cross-reference data between large tables, which is incredibly slow, highly error-prone, and ultimately tedious. We want to move away from that inefficient process to something that is instant, accurate, and highly efficient. Learning these powerful lookup functions is the key to automating those time-consuming tasks and saving hours of work. First up is the classic VLOOKUP function, which stands for vertical lookup. This function is designed to search down a column, vertically, until it finds a matching value. Once the value is found, it looks across to return a corresponding result from a specified column. The formula you see here is equals VLOOKUP, A1, BC, 2, false. In this structure, A1 is the value you are looking for, BC is the data range, 2 tells Excel to return the value from the second column of that range, and false ensures you get an exact match. However, VLOOKUP has one notorious limitation that has frustrated users for years. The vertical search must always begin in the leftmost column of your selected range. As this image clearly illustrates, VLOOKUP cannot return a value from a column to the left of the lookup column. This often forces users to awkwardly rearrange their data, which can be inefficient and confusing to maintain. This is where the XLOOKUP function, the modern solution, steps in to save the day and fix VLOOKUP's flaws. XLOOKUP is designed to overcome all the limitations of its predecessor. The key difference is that it allows you to select your lookup column and your return column independently, which means it can look in any direction, left or right. The syntax is much simpler and more intuitive, equals XLOOKUP, A1, B, B, C, C. You tell it the lookup value, the lookup column, and the return column, making the formula highly flexible. Let's summarize the key differences with a quick breakdown of VLOOKUP versus XLOOKUP. VLOOKUP still offers a slightly simpler syntax for very basic use cases where your data is already perfectly arranged. However, XLOOKUP is far more flexible, and most importantly, it can look up a value to the left of the lookup column, which VLOOKUP cannot do. For almost all modern applications, XLOOKUP is the superior, more robust choice. Now for a practical example, find the employees department using both functions. We want to find the department for employee ID 1005. Using VLOOKUP, the formula would be equals VLOOKUP, 1005, A2, F6, 6, false, which requires you to manually count the column number. But with XLOOKUP, the formula is much cleaner and easier to read, equals XLOOKUP, 1005, A2, A6, F2, F6. XLOOKUP only needs the specific ID column and the specific department column, making it much more resilient to changes in your spreadsheet. Both return support in this case. As you start using these powerful functions, here are a few pitfalls to avoid. If you encounter a hashtag value error, it often means the function is running into case sensitivity issues, especially with XLOOKUP, so ensure your values match exactly, including capitalization. A hashtag n/a error usually means the lookup value wasn't found. To fix this, you should double-check your table array to ensure your lookup value is actually in the first column of the VLOOKUP range, or the designated lookup column for XLOOKUP. Ready to put these Excel power-ups into action? Here are your next steps to get started immediately. First, open a new spreadsheet and practice a basic lookup by using VLOOKUP. Next, challenge yourself by deliberately arranging your data to require you to find a value to the left using XLOOKUP. Finally, try to look up a value in an unsorted table, which XLOOKUP can handle easily without needing to sort your data first. We hope this deep dive into VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP was incredibly helpful for leveling up your Excel game. If you want to continue mastering these and other great Excel formulas, be sure to follow and subscribe to Script Data Insights for more powerful tips. Thanks for watching.